Okay guys, so my 2000 Ford Explorer radiator plug is broke. It was rattling around on the inside. I got the new part. So now to take the rest of my plug out to see if I can get this to drain. So when you go underneath the vehicle, there is, on my Ford, there's a whole box. But if you move this flap down, and you look inside, you can see where my plug goes, and notice that it's definitely off. And notice that these old plugs have the hole. If you get your Allen wrench, I got the good size Allen wrench, it actually fits down in the hole, right down easy in that hole. Nice and tight to remove it. Hopefully I can get this in without a problem. So here I am. I did get this in, the Allen wrench, into my 2000 Ford Explorer radiator plug area. Now I'm just trying to loosen it up. It's lefty loosey, righty tighty most of the time. That's what I've always been told. Okay, so again, Allen wrench, it's coming out. As you can see, I have the plug visible now. It's coming out slowly, and it's starting to drip a little bit, so that's a good sign. Just be careful if you've been running your vehicle, the antifreeze could be hot, so you normally wait until it's cooled down. Closely, there is my plug. I did already start taking it out, and like I said, the Allen wrench works. You don't need a screwdriver, you don't need to heat anything up, you don't need, whatever other tool. An Allen wrench works perfectly fine. Find the size that fits yours. I have mine loosened very well to where I can just unloosen it the rest of the way with my fingers. If you are draining and you're more than empty, it's easier. As you can see, fits. I have my thermostat because it's been a while since this truck's has had a thermostat. Just picked this up today. This is my new plug, and this is my gasket for my thermostat. So today we're going to replace all of these. This goes exactly in the same spot my broken one did. So underneath the vehicle, easy to get to. Don't over tighten. If you over tighten, it'll eventually break on you, or you can cause it to crack and have a small leak and not notice. Allen wrench to get the old part off. New part should go right in and tighten very easily. Now, under the hood is where my thermostat is, and that'll be next. I will change my thermostat while my radiator is empty. So what we're going to do is take out all 4 of the bolts here. I am using a 7mm to help me release these. As you can see, I already had a couple of them loosened, so that's what I'm doing right now. As you can see, that's my cover. Now, I have all of this still in my way, so I am going to release this hosing and move this out of my way. And this bad boy here, I might actually be able to work around it because I got little hands. Thank God for being a woman. So as you can see, it's either, flathead screwdriver, or it is a 5/16. I've already loosened this up with the 5/16, seeing it's a little bit easier for me. Because I don't want to run inside and get a flathead screwdriver right at this moment. So I'm going to remove that. So as you can see, I took the hose off, and there is bolts here, and then there's one back here. That one is a little bit harder to get to for your thermostat. If you don't have little hands, it's going to be extremely hard. You're going to have to move all of this. What I'm going to do is loosen this bolt, and then loosen that bolt. So these bolts, here, and the one in the back, are a 10 millimeter. If you didn't know, now you do. 10 millimeter. And again, as you can see, I'm just loosening this one. I have the long arm, so I can move around in here without a problem on loosening this up. So that's that one. To get the other one, as far in the back, we're going to go down through the side over here. However, I want to get this one here first, which you guys can see. I want to get that one right there. Again, that one right there. Okay, so if you don't have a 10 mil, you can use a 1332. Hello. I got my bendable. As you can see, it's a bendable, so that works in smaller places as well. Okay, so in this smaller area, that bolt didn't want to loosen up, so I grabbed my 10 mil. All right, so I got the one bolt off. Now I'm on the back bolt. As you can see, I have this underneath, and in there it does fit. You just can't go extensively with it, but it does fit. All right, guys, so I put it all back together, changed the thermostat, put the new plug to the radiator in. I filled my radiator full with 50-50 coolant. I now am making sure there are no leaks. I did run it for a little while, making sure there was no leaks, no holes in anything. It was pretty gnarly flushing it. Some of the stuff was just nasty. I think it was because my thermostat was pretty shot. So far we don't have any leaks. If you catch a leak around your thermostat, that means you probably need to tighten those bolts a little bit. Don't tighten it too much to where you're going to break your housing for your thermostat. Again, did that. Check underneath for leaks. Make sure you're good on that. So far, we're good. There's no leaks underneath. Make sure you're kicking heat. So when you put your thermostat in and you put your plug in and you fill up your radiator, you're going to want to fill your radiator while your car is running and your heat is on all the way, fully heated, spinning all on. And as you can tell, this is running really well, extremely hot. And it's like, I don't know, 76, 80 degrees outside. So yeah, I'm like really hot. So let it run 10, 15 minutes. Take it for a ride. And then double check afterwards for leaks. Again, just to make sure all of your bases are covered. Anyhow, I hope this video helps. So for the ones that are in need of changing a thermostat or replacing even a broken radiator plug, when you pull out your thermostat, you're going to put the new thermostat in the same way you pulled out the old one. That part I didn't show. I had numerous amounts of people and kids running around and talking to me, so I didn't video that part. Next time I have to change the thermostat, I'll make sure I video that part.